how I solidified the belief in the law of attraction. So I started going to therapy, and my therapist suggested I watch the movie and asked me if I ever had. And I said I had, but it had been years ago and I only watched it once. And so she gave me the DVD and she said, go watch it with your family. So I go watch it with my family, and it hit me like a ton of bricks because I remember scrolling through Netflix and seeing it and always being like, I need to watch that again. Something pulled me towards that movie. And so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna fucking try this law of attraction bullshit. So the first thing I did was like, okay, universe, God, whoever's out there, I want an extra $10 out of nowhere, right? And I kind of was like, there's no way that like an extra $10 is gonna appear in my wallet. Like, I'm not gonna find it. So a couple days go by and I go into State Farm and I go to pay my bill. And they have this thing that says if you give us 3 references, we'll give you a $10 gift card. Didn't even think about it. I was just like, oh, they were like, yeah, you can give us any references. It doesn't matter. We'll give you whatever. So I do it. And then I get in my car and I realize, oh shit, I just got $10 out of nowhere. And I asked the universe to do this. So I was like, that's weird. And then it hit me. The month before, I was about $300 short on our bills. I really didn't know how the fuck we were going to pay them. I was at a loss, and I go into State Farm to pay my bill because I did not get one in the mail, and I asked them about it, and they said, actually, like fucking 18 years ago when you first started at State Farm, we made you put down a $200 or a $300 deposit. And I said, yeah. And they said, well, we're no longer doing that, so we were just going to refund everybody their money by not having you pay the bill. And I remember that day going outside and being really grateful that that happened. I remember crying. But when I went back into State Farm, got that $10 set, and that memory came together for me, I was like, shit appears in my life all the time. I'm just not bringing attention to how blessed I am. And so if it's all about what I put out, I get back, bitch, you better get your shit together. Your thoughts, your energy, everything that you do, your beliefs. Like, if this is a real thing, then this makes sense. And so then I started doing this like calculation of my life and the things I always wanted. Did I get them? How did I get them? And I was like, oh shit, I never realized how many intentions I put out and beliefs I put out into the quantum field, and that shit came right back. This whole life, the house, the cul-de-sac, the one little boy, the husband I was gonna be married to for the rest of my life, I manifested that because I concentrated on that shit. That was my goal. And here I am sitting in it. This shit's real. Learn how to use energy. But learning how to use energy is also a process of purifying your soul. And so it's not easy work. But you're already fucking living in this game of life. And one of the laws is the law of attraction. So even if you don't believe it, it's working. So I advise you to figure out how to get it to work for you.